What's going on, family? Yeah, what's going on? This video gonna be called Over My Dead Body. That's the name of this video, Over My Dead Body. You know what I'm saying? Free will, I die trying. Simple and plain. You know, for the part-times to get paid so minimal, to get so many minimal hours, for people to try to compromise more of your time, talking about the labor is high, and they all work in the same unison. It's not like one feel this way than the other. It's like they both feel the same type of way at this at you know what I mean, at the same time. You can't win. You can't win with these people. You can't win with these folks at all. But the thing, I'm not gonna make it easy for them. When I say over my dead body, I ain't gonna make it easy for them. I mean, I ain't gonna go out the gangster route, and I'm not gonna take myself out. Or I'm not gonna do anything to jeopardize my freedom. You get what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, before I joined any of this, like, I'd be a dead man, and I go out like Apostle Stephen with a smile on my face. You know what I'm saying? It's just that deep. It ain't even nothing like the lingo or to try to talk like, oh, this dude's street. Nah, none of that at all. Point blank, period. But at the end of the day, you got folks that want to play with you. You got folks that want to take things to the next level with it. You know what I'm saying? Over my dead body. And I'm going to continue to find work the best way I can. They can't force me out of here. You know what I'm saying? I know there's angels around, and you know what I mean? They can't force me out of here. And sometimes I guess they think I'm be all butthurt and be like, oh, I want to do labor hire. Y'all, they want me penny pinching. You know what I'm saying? They don't want me to be successful. You know what I'm saying? I see how the traffic is when I leave out of work. I had a good day at work. You know what I mean? Police pulling so many people over, but we gonna say that's normal, that's regular, right? The end of the month, right? Beginning of the month, however that goes, right? But while the police is there, usually cars be driving cautious, don't they? In a regular society, when you see the police pull somebody over, you gonna drive cautious. When you see the police down there, these folks are driving aggressively, pulling in driveways and plazas and parking lots aggressively in front of me while I'm just riding a moped, just simply cruising along. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get the indirects, I get that. But none of that's gonna make me stop. None of that's gonna make me be friends with none of y'all. I don't care how bored I'll be. I just embrace boredom. Stiffness, boredom. Yeah, no fun. Okay. That's my life. I accept that. At the end of the day, I still have my free will and I still have my freedom. So for the sacrifice that I have to take for my free will and my freedom is boredom, bring it on. Because they want destitute. They want you to be poor. They want you to be destitute. They want you to be poor out here. They want you to just give up. One thing I'm not going to do is give up. I didn't walk this far. I didn't come this far just to give up. That's not what I'm going to do. You get what I'm saying? So, I'm going to embrace the boredom like a champ. I'm going to embrace the boredom. You know what I'm saying? That's why I already put in the practice of not listening to my earbuds, just start now. Not listening to my earbuds. Showing these folks, I don't have to depend on music. I don't know what they thought. I don't have to depend on music. I can strive and thrive without the music. Okay, cool. But at the end of the day, you'll be bored trying to mess with me. Or even if you ain't bored, you trying to get something out of you, you'll be bored. If to the day I'm gone, you know what I mean? And they'll sit there and guilt trip you and say it's off your pride. No, it's off my free will and my freedom. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that's what God do. You know what I mean? Anything other than that, I know that's of the enemy. And the enemy is stumping out here with these tactics. Every job about compromise. I see the boss lady in there. When I come in, Derek, she cracking her knuckles like she about to start a UFC fight or something. I see that's some of the tactics that they do. I'm like, dang, your knuckles messing with you or something? What are you cracking your knuckles for? Is that supposed to scare me, intimidate me? Like, no, you don't scare me. I just know that you're in the program, lady. You know what I'm saying? And the other co-worker girl that sit there and try to play cool, she do the same thing. They robots. She do it. Like, oh, what's up? Like people are like, oh, what's up? We got a problem? Like, they didn't say it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know, labor's getting too high. You gonna have to start taking punching out and stuff like that, and just gonna have to shorten the hours a little even more. Same thing at Sonic. They play these little games, you know, already part time. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess they thought that I wasn't gonna thrive. You know what I mean? And God still opened a little way for me to thrive. And just off that, you know what I mean? Me vibing, minding my business. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying my free will and my freedom and staying out the way as a law-abiding citizen. This is the type of stuff that they come with. You know what I mean? And they wonder why you build ice walls and stuff like that, because people don't play the game fair. And if they want to play fair, they want you just like dang near homeless, really penny pinching out here, really picking up quarters and nickels and dimes off the street. That's what they want. You know what I'm saying? And try to surround you around, you know, around people to mimic your lifestyle in some type of way, or they know something to expect, or you know what I'm saying? They want to mimic your lifestyle and thinking that's what's gonna be cool. You know what I'm saying? Dudes coming up hollering, talking about something, they drop bags of dope and stuff like that. Like I'm gonna be like, oh shoot, like, you know what I'm saying? And the next day I go to work, folks talking about drugs. Like, I don't care about that. Like, yeah, that's a sacrifice that I took, and I'm glad that I took that sacrifice. I don't care about no drugs. I don't care about the escapism. I don't care about the trying to run from the escapism. I face it every day when I come to work. I face it every day when I step outside. You know what I'm saying? I face it every day when I wake up and get on the phone, on the internet. I face it every day, but it's cool. I embrace that. I take that. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to stop thriving to just find simple work. Like any simpleton out here. Any person that's trying to go the square route. So yes, over my dead body, these folks going to have to take me out. Point blank, period. And y'all hear the sirens? Y'all hear it? They going to have to take me out. Let's see. Let's see. This how we going now. This how we going now. Yeah, they got the ambulance and the police. Ain't nobody finna crash out on nobody. I'm not gonna do that, and I ain't gonna crash out on myself. I'm gonna tell you, express myself, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Over my dead body. I'm not finna force myself in nobody bubble, nobody fake artificial bubble. I don't care how they dislike me. I don't care how much of a spectacle they make out of me. I don't care how much of a laughing stock they make me out to be. I don't care how many indirects people do on and offline. I don't care about that. I still watch. I still absorb the information. I still go to work. I still do what I need to do. I'm not in no corner, no fetal position. I just take that. I just embrace that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna be in no fetal position. I'm finna do what I need to do. And the person don't like it, hey, they know what they need to do. That's the only thing missing. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. That's what I'm waiting on. Do what you need. I ain't finna do nothing. Do what you need to do over my dead body. Over my dead body. I'm over here trying to, you know what I mean, make my little change just so I can stay afloat. And they shorten it up little bit by little bit, playing off my top. You know what I'm saying? Playing off my thought process. Playing off my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like already through this program, yeah, I had to give my brain a bath. I had to give my brain a bath, clean it on out. But at the end of the day, don't mean I'm gonna sit here and fake it till you make it. No. Over my dead body. Over my dead body. Shoot, it's like that. But like I said, I ain't gonna make it easy for them. I ain't finna take myself out, and I ain't finna crash out on nobody. That's not me. You got the wrong person for that. You better find somebody else to put in the hitman program. Try to program them to crash out on wrath and rage baits. That ain't gonna work. I cruise and take my time. I'll be patient out here. But at the end of the day, I be so sick and tired of people just acting like they real cool, acting like they angelic, like then the next day they come out with some feisty type energy. You know what I mean? Be yourself. I know it's ups and downs in life and stuff like that, but cool, be yourself, be raw, be yourself. When I first meet you, don't play this angelic role, and then all of a sudden now you take off your mask. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that. That don't intimidate me. They know they have a whole army behind them, a whole force behind them, which is cool. So I know not to go that route. I look at it spiritual warfare 2.0. But the only way they're gonna get me to erase me, to move me out of my position, is over my dead body. That's the only gratification they're gonna get over. You know what I'm saying? These folks really trying to eradicate people's bloodline out here. That's what they trying to do. They want you out of here. You know what I'm saying? Delete, backspace. You know what I'm saying? Backspace. You know, like you just a typo out here in this algorithm. Like you just a typo. You just an accident. You just a mistake out here. You know what I'm saying? The equation ain't adding up with these folks. The logic ain't adding up with these folks. All the tactics that they do to try to force you. Force me for what? Don't you see that I don't, that don't work on me? You ain't gonna force me to nothing. I just embrace the boredom. You know what I'm saying? Even if I go to a strict job, I just, boom, do what I know I need to do what I need to do. My whole thing, my whole mindset right now is just to make sure I can provide and protect and just hold the roof, you know, over the little bit of what I got. And just keep it pushing like that. Everything else, y'all got it. You got it. That's you. That's not me. That's not for me. That's for you. You got it. You know what I'm saying? Cool. That's you. That's what's up. Keep it pushing. You got it. Go head on. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't gonna go head on. Cause they know that we TIs are something different. That's the whole value in itself. We just don't give up. That's the whole value in itself. We don't take our emotions out on people. That's the value in itself. Anybody can take their emotions out on people. Anybody can crash out. You got little kids right now crashing out, grabbing guns and crashing out. You know what I'm saying? Having whole shootouts with the police. Little kids, anybody can crash out. It takes a mature person not to, regardless of what goes against you, regardless of what motive or narrative they trying to push you in. You know what I'm saying? They can't prove it in court. They can't do things the right way. Then it's gonna be over my dead body. Other than that, do what you need to do the legal way. But they won't, because you're not stupid. They think you're mentally incompetent, but you're not. You won't involve yourself with anybody that has any addict ways. You won't involve yourself with anybody that is on this you know, nomad type vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not even trying to get in that nomad vagabond type vibe. Any street dude, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a person play rap music, that's cool. But anybody that try to act like they, you know, street, I don't care if it's Malibu's Most Wanted. We ain't got no boredom. Unless I know it's genuine, it don't even matter what you put on. It's what's in you. It's not what you put on. People could put on all day. They could put it on and boom, 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 and fool a lot of people. But you can't fool me. I see the Matrix codes. You can't get over on me on that. You get what I'm saying? Now they on level 2 now. That's how they always do at the job. Level 1, they always smooth, cool, but then they quick on level 2. At the other job, it took a little bit of time for them to get on level 2, but they quick on level 2. They getting frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Because God is about to give your boy a blessing, bestow me a blessing, and they getting frustrated. You know what I'm saying? But all the tactics they do is only making me sharper and making me go harder and play my position. Yeah, give small talk, because that's just what you got to do at work. But other than that, nothing. You know what I'm saying? If I have to live a bored life, if I have to live through other people, if I have to live my happiness through other people, just to see other people happy, so be it. I take that sacrifice, because that's how much value I value my free will and my freedom. So once they get that in their head, then once they get that through their head, once they get that through their thick skull, they'll realize, oh, shoot, it's really over his dead body. And then I'm like, yeah, do what you got to do. And I'm going out smiling, just like Apostle Stephen. And with that being said, family, peace. And I'm still going to show my love. And I'm still going to talk to people nice. And I'm still going to be respectful. But the energy still going to remain over my dead body. You ain't God. Straight like that. Peace.